Right, here at Barking FC, where we're playing Romford tonight, in which is 2 games in the space of 72 hours. Squad's looking very depleted. Rich, talk us through it. What's the current situation?
Madness. Last couple of days, madness behind the scenes, trying to see if players are fit, well, available, what's going on. It's a strange situation at the moment. Again, it doesn't seem to rain, but it pours. But look, we're not here for the excuses. There are a few missing. There are situations where players aren't well. We've got a bit of illness in the camp at the moment. A couple of them have got tonsillitis and heavy colds. A couple of the young lads, Julio, bless him, not very well at all at the moment, which is a shame for him. He misses out. I don't know where to start. In terms of the injuries, it's crackers actually. If I tell you who is playing, and that would probably be easier for me. Emmanuel's waiting to see if he's going to start his first game tonight because someone's running late right now. But Ozzy comes back in. We've just re-signed Oz, which is good news for us as a group. He brings a lot of energy in there. Centre midfield seems to be our struggle at the moment in terms of players missing. We lost Evs the other day, Connor, and we are particularly light in there at the moment. So there's quite a few missing. I actually can't remember them all if I'm being truthful. But we're confident. We brought Harry Williams in from the reserves as well as a cover at central midfield. I'm sure he'll get game time tonight. But Harry Herbert returns to the squad after, the starting lineup after his recent hamstring strain, which is a bonus as well. Josiah drops down to the bench again, another one who's feeling really rough, but he's out here tonight. Injuries and illness and problems everywhere, but you know what, looking at this tonight, they seem quite ready for what's going on, and I often find that when your back's against the wall, sometimes you can get the best out of yourself as well, so that's what I'm hoping for anyway.
Up against Romford, who at the moment seemed like one of those sides where on their day are unstoppable, but also seem to have that little bit of lapse where, you know, they've had a couple of difficult results, so don't know what we're going to expect tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, they're a really good side, aren't they? I've seen them a couple of times this season myself. Really impressed me. Very, quick in possession, play forward quite early. They work so hard off the ball as well. They're actually a really good team to watch. They're kind of sort of in the ilk of us. I'm expecting a very good game of football out here tonight, with the work rate off the ball as well and how direct they are in possession. So, no, they're a really good team, and they've got some real game changers in their squad as well. So I'm positive this will be a very, very, very stern test out here tonight.
Yeah, and we spoke a few weeks ago, we've got to try and start to pick up some points.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We can talk about we've been unlucky or whatnot, but as you start getting later into the season, it gets more difficult. And we've got 2 very, very tough games. That's right. We focus on tonight. What are you expecting to see from the lads? Didn't play Wednesday, most of them, so there should be some fresher legs. Only 1 game in the week, which is unusual, but obviously we've got to consider Monday as well.
That's right. It is tough with the turnaround and the state of the team. Well, not the state, the strength of the teams that we're playing over these next 3 days. It's really tough. As I say, I rested as many as I could on Wednesday with tonight and Monday in mind. Look, we're going to give it our all, to be truthful. We have targeted November. We've spoken about it as a group. They understand the dynamic that we do need to put points on the board. It's all well and good having long spells in games of football, but coming away with nothing from those games is really starting to get on my nerves, and I know the boys are feeling it as well. So it's a case of look, we look to win every game of football, but what we do want to do as well is concentrate on, if we can't win, that we don't lose. That's what we're switching on. We're switching on and doing that. And I'll worry about Monday on Sunday, if I'm being honest with you, tomorrow and Sunday. So it's a case of, look, we deal with this tonight and see what the lie of the land is after that. But yeah, look, 2 big teams and 2 teams that Romford had a brilliant start to the season, went really far in the FA Cup. Maybe that caught up with them a little bit. And then Clacton on Monday night, who have just won 6 on the bounce and sitting in second. So our workload doesn't get any easier. But you know what? I'd like a few extra players involved, but we wouldn't have it any other way, to be truthful.
All right, good luck tonight, Rick.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.
Let's fucking go, boys, eh? Come on, let's go tonight.
We must warm down. Boys, warm down properly. Game Monday. Come on.
Herbert, it's really important. Come in quickly. I've got a couple of bits to do. Come in, listen up. Right, I'll have my little chat here quickly. It'll take me 2 minutes. Fuck me. I want you, when you get in there, celebrate, enjoy it.
Here we are after an incredible performance and victory. It's been a few weeks since we said that, but kind of same attitude, work rate, discipline, commitment as two of our best performances this year. Barking and Bucker Steel replicated it again tonight against a very good Romford side. Yep. Boys are buzzing. How you feeling?
Yeah, good actually. A win's a nice feeling. I got a bit used to winning too often previously, so you do learn to appreciate this when it does come around. No, they've done brilliant tonight. Very, very tough game. Romford, what a good side. Moved the ball from left to right, either side really quickly, a lot of pace, especially on the right hand side. Poor Harry Herbert was marking Roadrunner, it looked like at one point. He was very, very fast, that boy. But as a rear guard action goes, I thought it was superb. But, you know, a few little errors, but all in all, trying to do the right thing constantly. Coxon and Jake at centre half were outstanding for me. Ozzy come in, and whilst he may not be the most elegant of footballers with the ball at his feet, what he does is break play up and do bits like that, and to get through 90 minutes and do what he did, and we didn't even know he was going to play, was outstanding. I thought our skipper Mitch had a really good game in a defensive way as well, but everyone contributed, and I thought they were brilliant tonight, and very worthwhile 3 points.
Yeah. Again, you know, sometimes when we win, I do always try to not stand someone out, but in my eyes, I thought Jake Chadwick was the best player on the park for us. I thought he won everything. Yep. I think overall the back four was solid, and I think that was where it started. How do we replicate that again Monday night?
Yeah, good one, that, isn't it? That's the $1 million question, I suppose, isn't it? Boys are getting sick of losing games of football. I think they're growing into the level. They're understanding what it demands from them. Look, they've just done quite a strong warm down. I'll go in now and have a conversation with them about the importance of looking after themselves tomorrow and Sunday especially, and doing the right things to be in good shape. But I think if you lose a game of football on the Friday night and then you're playing on a Sunday after a loss, the body and the mind feel a bit heavier. So I'm hoping that this 3 points and a much needed win is motivation enough, to be truthful.
Yeah, and a massive 3 points. You know, we spoke about before the game, we need to start picking up points.
Yeah, that's right.
And in a game that most people wouldn't have expected to pick up points. It's now on to Monday,
That's
which
right.
is
it's massive. Every game's
72
massive,
hours
it
away.
feels like at the moment. I mean, the run of games we've had have been horrific from the sense that every team we play seems to be in the top four each week, regardless of cup or league. But again, we're adapting. I mean, I think Liam Oliver and Caleb Mensah, again, their work rate against two very good old school centre halves, I thought they were outstanding. We've got two 18-year-old kids leading the line up top. And it isn't just leading the line and staying up top as a two, the understanding to drop in and change formation as much as we did in and out of possession. For 18-year-old boys to produce such good work rate for 90 minutes, and coupled with Jay at right back, oh my God, he's a phenomenal footballer. And, you know, again, 18 years of age as well. So, yeah, Monday's the challenge. They're in second, aren't they? Again, we're at home. We do want to create something when we play at home and be a real positive entity and aggressive in what we do. And look, a clean sheet, you know, we deserve that tonight. They've worked so hard. So confidence is somewhat restored, not fully, I'd suggest, just yet, but we'll be aggressive on Monday evening. We love it at home and we can't wait to get back there. We love it under the lights. It's a real great feeling there on a Monday evening. We've had a few games and we've not lost, so I'll be banging that drum and letting the boys know that, and we'll try and keep that run going.
Brilliant. Well done, Rich.
Thank you, mate.
Much deserved, and really, really good to see the boys put in that shift.
I'll let you buy me a beer now as well, yeah? Cheers.
Good stuff.
Thank you, mate.
Right, here with Jake and Paul after a 1-0 win away at Romford. Jake, been a tough few weeks again. We've been here before. Very similar story to the Buckerstill game. Turned up for it, worked hard, defended well, put our bodies on the line. Not saying we haven't done that in other games, but we seem to, when we play the bigger teams, come out and do that. Clean sheet. Got to be happy with that tonight.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, it's what we've been working towards. I mean, against Enfield last week, against Redbridge, even against West Essex, we've been trying to work on that work rate and that intensity throughout the whole 90 minutes. And obviously we're putting in building blocks to be successful for the whole season, and not just this season, for next season. And we want to be up there competing with the big teams, and in my opinion, I think we should be, because footballing wise, when we get it right, I think we are the best team, if not one of the best teams in the league. We just have to learn and adapt to that physicality and that fight. And the first and second balls tonight, for 15-20 minutes after the first half, I reckon they were a little bit on top, but you expect that going in at 1-0 straight, like, before the half. But other than that, I thought the boys were fucking superb, absolutely superb.
Yeah, Coxie, you got the only goal of the game. I reckon if I was to ask you, you'd probably say the clean sheet was more important than you scoring a goal, but you've done your bit. Great defensive performance. When I say defensive, I talk about from the front to back, and Tim in goal. Just talk us through, how it was out there. Obviously, they had a lot of pace on the right-hand side, and he was a threat all night, and I thought Harry Herbert done a great job on him.
He done amazing, but I think everyone clocked on about his pace, and we hunted in packs, and we didn't leave anything for our mates to do. Everyone was together as a unit, and that's been lacking in the past few weeks. Last-minute glances with concentration where a goal goes in, but today everyone manned up and literally from Liam and Caleb up top, giving their centre-half trouble defensively, straight back to Tim, putting off some oldie saves as a team effort collectively. So the goal's good, but the clean sheet feels a lot better.
Yeah. I said this after the Buckerstill games, and I think I asked the same question, might have been to you, Jake. How do we get to this level regularly? Because when I say regularly, in every game we work hard, we try hard, but we just have an extra edge in these games. In every game we have 30-40 minutes of high intensity, everybody on it, and then as soon as something don't go our way, we kind of drop off. It seems as though the longer we're in front, and the longer we look like we're going to win the game, we look more comfortable, and that looked as the game went on. I didn't think we was going to concede, and we didn't. So how do we get that? Because we've got to put that shift in again Monday night.
It's not about it being big teams. It's not about all of that. It's just about individual mentalities turning up on the day, and whether people want it hard enough or not. I mean, we've been banging a drum recently about, if we want to be the best, you've got to turn up, you've got to dig in, you've got to pull your sleeves up to get 3 points. It's not an easy league, it's the most physical league around. And if you're not committed enough to do the dirty work, then you can't play the pretty football. Playing the pretty football is only going to get you so far. And that is what we've learned coming into this league.
It's a wake-up call.
Yeah, it's a wake-up call. I mean, but what we are doing is, people are now starting to realise, you know what, this is where we want to be. Yeah. We want to improve, we want to go up, and the only way to do that is by working really, really hard and fighting for each other. I mean, some of us have been, me and Coxie, we've been playing with each other for about 8 years. We're best mates. Like, you die for each other out here, and that's the way it should be. And new boys coming into the group, they know that's the vibe, and they're adopting that mentality. Yeah, exactly. And it is just hard work. It's not about turning up, being brilliant. It's turning up, rolling your sleeves up, and being prepared to go to war on the football pitch, and that is it. You do that, then the pretty football comes after. Yeah,
and that was a very experienced Romford side. A lot of players played high level, experienced in terms of age as well. And we've got 4 17-year-olds out, 4 18-year-olds out there. So got serious on to Monday now. Again, this result's only as good if we can go and again try and turn out a result on Monday against another tough game. But on a Monday under the lights, we haven't lost at home, which is a good omen. So you think we should be able to take that same level into Monday?
100%. So all of us first step into this level, and a bit of naivety in the first thing, we thought we was going to walk in and piss this league, been complacent. But now I think it's clicked in everyone's head that you got to do the hard bit. And so we play the big teams and we seem to grit our teeth and get through it. So I think they're in for a shot Monday night, just like Romford were tonight. Yeah.
Good. Right, they're going to turn the lights out. The fireworks are going off because we've won.
Because we won, that's it.
But well done, boys, on the clean sheet. Well done on the goal, Coxie. And let's see if we can put that same shift in on Monday. Well done, chaps. Cheers.